Cetaphil Skin Activator Hydrating and Firming line has got 3 moisturizers under it, and in this video I'm going to review these 3 moisturizers. Cetaphil says these 3 moisturizers hydrate our skin, firm up our skin and also smooth out the crepey looking skin. I'm going to explain what each of these benefits mean further down in the video. The first one is a lotion. Now this is a skin firming hydrating lotion. It's a lightweight lotion like its name suggests. It absorbs very quickly and you can spread it out very easily on the skin. And Cetaphil says you can use it all over your body. It's got ingredients like glycerin and panthenol which are really good at adding hydration to the skin, and it's got ingredients like sunflower oil and shea butter which are really good at helping retain that hydration. It's got CICA, which is a sandhya.naidu. CICA has 3 main benefits for our skin. The 2 ones are the prominent ones. The third one is so-so. It repairs our skin barrier function. Now, a strong skin barrier means a hydrated skin, a skin prone to fewer breakouts, and a skin that's less irritated. The second main thing it does is it reduces the irritation. It calms the skin and reduces the inflammation on our skin. This is really important because if the skin is irritated, it leads to a whole bunch of problems like a dehydrated skin, a skin which has got dark spots and pigmentation. So calming that inflammation, calming that irritation is really important, and sandhya.naidu is really good at doing that. And the third so-so benefit is it does boost the collagen production. More collagen in our skin means a firmer looking skin. The panthenol that it has in this product also helps in reducing that irritation on our skin. The product also has mandelic acid. Mandelic acid is an exfoliating ingredient. It is a very gentle exfoliant, meaning it's going to gently, very gently, without being too harsh on our skin, get rid of all the old unwanted cells on our skin. When the old unwanted cells are removed from the skin, that actually makes the skin surface much smoother. The main benefits of the product is to add hydration, help retain that hydration, and calm the irritation down on our skin. It's a lotion based texture, so it's going to spread out easily on our skin. Now the second one is the cream, and Cetaphil says now this product is mainly for the face, neck and chest area. The product has glycerin which is going to add hydration into the skin. It has a whole bunch of ingredients and oils mainly which can help retain that hydration. It is got CICA which is going to bring in all that benefits which I just spoke about, and mandelic acid also bringing its own set of benefits. Now this product has got a cream based texture, so it's not going to spread as easily as the lotion, but it does bring in more intense hydration than the lotion does. Crepey skin is much more visible in the neck and the chest area, so we do need a product which can hydrate those areas much more intensely than what a lotion can do. And hence this cream, because this cream does hydrate the skin much more intensely than what the lotion does. Now all these 3 products are really good at smoothing out the crepey skin. Crepey skin basically feels a bit thin, it feels a bit wobbly, a bit wrinkly, slightly loose. It feels like a crepe paper. The reasons for crepey skin are less collagen in that area, the skin is severely dehydrated, loss of hydration in that area, sun damage and loss of fat in that area, and also could also be because of some hormonal changes in our body. Now to fix that, we need to boost the collagen, increase the hydration in that area. The boosting of the collagen, these 3 moisturizers can't do much. You can hardly do that. Any product which boosts the collagen is basically an anti-aging product. Now these are not anti-aging products. What it can do and is very good at though is boosting that hydration in our skin. It does a very good job of that because of all the ingredients that it has. And mandelic acid, which is an exfoliating ingredient, exfoliates the skin, and when the skin is exfoliated, it smoothens up the skin very gently and also increases the hydration. So mandelic acid has a 2-fold benefit, smoothing out the skin and increasing the hydration. And all the other ingredients that it has, CICA, glycerin and all the other ingredients are going to boost that hydration in our skin. Now the amount to which each of these products can boost that hydration is different, and that's where the differences between these 3 moisturizers come into play. And I like that they picked mandelic acid over lactic acid or other exfoliating ingredients, because you see the skin in that crepey area is a bit sensitive, so you do want a very gentle exfoliating ingredient, and hence mandelic acid. Now the third product is again the cream, but this one is for all over the body. Now this is of much more thicker in texture. It is much more hydrating than the cream that I just mentioned, which is targeted for the face, neck and the chest area. This one also has ingredients which can add hydration to the skin, ingredients which can retain the hydration, and of course it's got CICA and Mandelic Acid, which is common across all the three products. Now, which one to pick, right? Lotion is lightweight. If you don't like the cream-based texture, then go for the lotion. Having said that, if your skin is severely dry, dehydrated and very crepey, there is a better product than the lotion which can do a better job of fixing that, because lotion is out of all these three the least effective in fixing that. Now the most effective out of these three is going to be your one for body. It is the most hydrating out of all the three. It is also the one with the heaviest creamy texture out of all these three. It's not like Vaseline and very difficult to spread or nothing like that. I'm just comparing it out of the three. Out of the three, it has the most creamiest texture. Now if you don't mind that, go for that. That's my favorite. And you can use all three products on your face, body, wherever you want. Though they don't specifically say all three are for the face, everything can be used for the face as well. But if you say the body one is a bit difficult, I don't like heavy thick creams because I find it difficult to spread on my neck area, because some people do find it difficult to spread thick creams on the neck area, then go for the middle one, which they specifically say is a face, neck and chest. The difference between this one and the one for the body is that the face, neck and chest one is slightly less hydrating than the one for the body, and it is also a bit less creamier than the one for the body. However, it is more hydrating than the lotion. All three are good products. My preference, however, is the one for the body. That's the one that I like the most. You can use them either in the morning time or the night time, but I prefer to use it in the night time so that I can get that extra boost of hydration. And in the morning time, I don't want any very thick creams on my face sometimes if I'm going out and all that. If you're using it in the night time, this should be your last layer. So cleanse, apply your serums or whatever you need to do, and then this should be your last layer. Now if it's in the morning time, top it off with a sunscreen. As I was editing, I realized I missed out on something. Now let's say you don't have any crepey skin and you're just looking for a day-to-day moisturizer that you can use in the morning time, then the lotion is a good one. And another point is, you don't necessarily have to use these products when you've got a skin with a problem like a crepey skin or severely dehydrated skin. You can actually use it anytime. These are really good products for general maintenance. That's about it. I really hope you found the video useful. If you did, please give me a like and do subscribe to my channel. That will really help me a lot. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.